Feature Friday.
The freshest.
Well, this is a video that has been requested a lot lately.
Yeah.
And by a lot of people. Very often, like in a specific amount of time.
Yes, it's cause Shinee is complete.
Officially back from the army stuff.
Yeah, cause who was it that was off? I think it was Key
Right.
or Mino. I don't know.
Could have been Mino.
I don't.
I think it was Mino that he said, "I'm back and I'm hating every second of it."
Okay, there you go. So they're officially all together again. I think so too. I'm totally confused. I'm not really familiar with Shinee yet, like off the bat that I can name everybody yet. I will familiarize myself, yes.
Taemin we're very familiar with.
Yes, and I think he's an absolute star. But yeah, so this is them in a Vlive that they did just to like kind of tell everybody that they were back together. And
what better place than Vlive?
What better place than Vlive?
Millions of people watching.
That's right. So I think there was a moment where Taemin's like talking in English.
Wow, awesome.
So let's go.
Recently I studied English.
So
Recently he studied English. I mean he keeps studying English.
I love Key. I love him because he is such a relatable king. He's very like, I'm not gonna like be.
He's got very strong leader.
Oh yeah, he's like,
Is
I
he the
am
leader?
not. I don't know. But he does feel like he doesn't beat around the bush. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but he's very charismatic though.
He's like very nonchalant.
I've only known him for 2 seconds.
It was like, no.
Yeah.
Recently I studied English.
Recently I studied English.
So
recently he studied English. I mean he keeps studying English. So he got better.
Yes.
I miss you guys. Yes.
damn.
I love it.
You were
Together.
team again.
Team
Team
again.
again. We're a team again.
Yes, we are.
So we wanted to say we're back.
That's awesome.
Yeah, we're a team again.
Very,
I'm very glad.
honestly,
Honestly.
I'm very happy. I'm proud of.
Look at the guy in the back. He's like, what is this?
We love it.
And we no makeup.
We don't have any makeup.
Yes, and we don't makeup.
He actually has some of the most iconic lines in the whole, like, across all fandoms.
Who Key?
No, Taemin.
Oh,
I
Taemin.
trusted you.
I trusted you.
Yeah. Now, yes, it's gonna become one.
Yes.
Trust me. Trust me. And
It's
no
like-
makeup.
And we no makeup.
It's like when you're, when people like invite you out and stuff, and maybe you don't look as great.
We no makeup. You know what? I just love. He has the right attitude towards the speaking part of English. Because sometimes I feel like
Gotta be annoying.
grammatically you might be more confident because it's visual, right? So you can actually see. But pronunciations are really tricky sometimes. So I feel like that is the right attitude to have towards the spoken language. Any language, really.
That's the approach I took.
Yeah.
I didn't have I wasn't surrounded by famous people or people who were nice. I was surrounded by other idiots like me who were the same age as me, wearing a uniform in the middle of London.
Yeah.
And I was like that. I was just always trying to talk and signal stuff, but
It's good
Works.
though. I didn't have that type of like energy and approach, and I feel like I would have benefited from that. So I totally encourage that.
same as like, what is it, Jisoo and the lovely relationship she has with Lisa
In
in
the
Korean.
English.
It's like
And the same,
with
both.
Jenny and Jisoo seems
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you know what I mean. It's very nice that these guys, all of them, are really like
Keep
help
going.
each other with languages.
Yes. That's really cool. Yes.
And we no makeup. Yes.
Yes.
I pleasure.
I pleasure you do. He's like, no, I'm done.
It's over.
Yes.
You are very adorable.
Oh, that's
Good.
good.
You're so adorable.
I love that.
Adorable. There you go.
Adorable.
Now everybody's learning.
Adorable.
He's such a
Key,
Adorable.
Key is loving life here. We adorable.
Very adorable. Yes.
pretty good.
Yes.
Responsibility 같은 거죠.
Responsibility.
What?
Yes. Responsibility 같은 거죠. Responsibility.
There you go. That's it.
Manhattan.
Manhattan.
Platform.
Loving it.
And then, key.
Key.
You're very adorable.
Again.
Adorable.
Kino's very
Mino. Awkward.
근데 이게 하고 싶은 게
Mino's very awkward. Social awkward.
Yes.
Yes.
So,
이거 진짜 빠르다 지금.
wait for me.
Slow down, dog. Yeah, for real.
Holy she.
I love that.
She.
What is the first thing you learn when you're learning a language? How to swear. You don't learn actual phrases, you learn how to swear.
I learned Shakespeare.
No, a liar.
No, I learned all the good ones from Shakespeare. I wonder where swear words came from. And
Old English.
and one of the things that's always bothered me, it's like, who told you that's a mean word? Like, why would
How
I
is
say...
this offensive?
Yeah, like...
Why?
What the... You know how much trouble I could have gotten out of if you didn't make the F word sound so fat and juicy and so meaningful, and I would be able to say when I'm around adults and stuff when I was a kid. Now I don't care, like... But when I was a kid,
You disrespectful child.
Okay, I do care, and adults, I give all the respect they deserve.
That's right.
That's pretty good, isn't it?
Follow that advice. in
Yeah.
life.
No, but I'm just saying, how much trouble I could have gotten out of. By the way, though, when I was learning English, you know how he said Manhattan,
Manhattan.
right? In American, I find American English is way harder than British.
Hell no.
Yes, because you actually pronounce the letters that are on the words. Like, butter has 2 T's, right? It doesn't have one. It doesn't have the r, not butter. I don't know where you guys got that bit from. So, and then especially you guys, for example, say, not you guys, but you guys. You guys say like, what other words? You sort of like swallow certain letters.
Yeah.
And you give it like a flow.
Yes.
I found that so difficult at the
think
beginning.
it also comes from the region. So if you're learning neutral American accent, like a very centralized American accent, then things are enunciated, but they still have the American twang to it. So the roll of the R's and the dark L's and stuff like that. But if you're learning, like we learned, usually that came from like New York, descended from New York accent.
Well, that's simply because our father.
Exactly. So just
That's why you learned to like that.
exactly.
Because
So
our
there are
father was
certain
in New York for
there are
spend a period of time.
certain words that I learned that had the New York twang to it. That Manhattan twang to
Yeah,
it.
like it's
And-
Manhattan.
Yeah, but it's just how I learned it, and
Yeah.
then obviously I came here to England, and I was like, do I speak English? No, potato.
I'm not telling. If you speak American, I'm not American English. I'm not telling you how to pronounce stuff. I'm just saying I found it so difficult at the beginning.
Did ya? I found it
That
way
part.
easier. Maybe because
Like-
I was surrounded by it since I was so small.
Responsibility. Oh my gosh, well that's hard. I find it way easier to say responsibility.
Because the T's, they are written.
Yeah, it was also easier for other people to understand me.
Oh, I see.
And the same, like one of the tendencies you have here in Britain is abbreviations are used, of course, but it would be I do not know. That would be also really well used. Or I would like to instead of I'd would. Yeah.
Or I'd like.
Or I'd like. Sorry,
Yeah.
I'd like. And instead of I would like, I'd like. That I would find it so difficult, so I could say I would like, and people wouldn't look at me weird.
Yes.
Or it wouldn't show that I couldn't speak English that much.
And in America, they will look at you like, are you fancy or what?
Yeah, it's like-
Why are you trying to be like that?
But here it's so normal, like I do not know.
I would like to. It would be pleasing.
Yeah.
Oh, tea at 4
Ah.
in the afternoon.
But you know what I've noticed lately? One of the benefits actually you get from listening to yourself speak so often, which is a very bizarre experience on its own, because videos and stuff and this
It is
YouTube thing,
weird looking back at your own videos.
podcasts and all that stuff, especially because we do podcasting, we speak for so many hours, a week. Sometimes this year we spend the most time together we probably ever have.
Ever, yeah.
So
Since
it's-
we've become adults, for sure.
yes, so I have noticed that sometimes I'm pronouncing words like you do. I don't know if you've noticed it, but like sometimes
Yes, I have.
I'm pronouncing R's like raw.
Yeah.
Like at the end of stuff, New York, I would say something, and I'm like, what?
What is wrong with me? Snap
But
out of it.
it's nearly like 300 days with you, mate. I'm fucking fed up. I'm only joking.
I'm a good, I'm a lovely person. Simpson tea. Okay.
Yes.
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 Something
say.
in English.
Of course, please.
Who are you?
Love you, Mino.
Mino.
Mino is back.
Where are you here? Why you come back?
Why you come back? Oh.
It's loading.
Explain. I miss you guys. So you come back here.
So you come back here.
Yeah, right. It's so funny.
You're so adorable.
That's his favorite word, I'd imagine.
He's having such a good time though.
Oh, because they're reading the comments.
I'm exhausted. I love that laugh.
Exhausted.
What
Yes.
is your occupation?
Nice.
What is your occupation?
I'm a singer. I'm artist K-pop. K-pop of
K-pop off?
K-pop.
King of K-pop.
Okay, but damn.
Yes.
I missed you guys. Yes.
That's the way to go, though, dude. Like that's
That
literally
is
the way
how
to go.
yeah, that is how you get past the awkward stage.
I want to know. So now I know a lot of you guys, which is very impressive to me. Speak so many languages, like so many of you. Like I learned English and then I learned Korean, or I'm from America and I learned Korean, or
There was this user that I'm guessing it's a she, but I don't know. This user
'Cause of the
commented,
picture, I guess.
yeah, this user commented. It was like, oh, I speak Spanish because I was brought up in South America, a Latin household, but I live in America, so I speak also English. She also knows how to write Japanese, Korean, and Cantonese. And I was like, my God, how do you even? My brain cannot function with 2 languages.
So my question is, how? Because I found
That's dedication.
the turning point was school. Not because of the English lessons. I hated those. The extra English lessons. I
It
didn't
was
feel
the
like they helped me.
living part of
I'm
it.
not shitting on my school. It was a lovely school. But I didn't feel
Efra,
like...
stop swearing, God.
Oh, but it's a new rule. Now I can.
No, but you can.
Yeah, after a bit you can. Just not on the intro. Like you can't say, hello, welcome to the fucking podcast. but after you can. You just have to tell him.
I don't like it.
Okay, fine, I'll stop. It's just, okay,
Makes
whatever.
me uncomfortable.
It's how I feel.
I'll keep putting chickens on you.
I don't want to make your job hard. But it's like, I found the turning point for me was not the actual
Academia part.
The academia part was more the socializing part.
Yes.
Because you're exposed to so many people and you can either stay in the corner and just be shy and not speak.
Or be this guy.
Yeah, or be annoying. Some people might like you, some people might not. But other people I feel most people appreciated the fact that they knew you were learning another language that wasn't
Absolutely.
yours.
And most people are nice. Most people will encourage you to carry on. And if you're saying something wrong, they will correct you and you will keep on trying.
And if they're not nice, who the hell cares? They're still nice people. You know what I mean?
Absolutely,
So
absolutely.
It doesn't matter. But that was the turning point for me. But I know, obviously, I'm not everyone. And not everybody learns like this.
Yeah.
And also, I love talking. I have to.
Yeah, I was very... There was a point for me. I think at the beginning... here in London, where I think I abstracted myself, so I am more of the people that likes to listen
I see.
and internalize things. Like I think like information marinates in my brain before I understand what I have to do.
So you found more value in listening
Watching
to
and listening to interactions. Yeah, so I would be I would push myself to be part of a conversation that was already existent, just so I could see the interactions, hear the way they would talk, see how they were using certain expressions and things, and that's how I feel like I understood better.
I see. I'd love to see how you guys sort of, because a lot of you obviously speak a lot of languages. So what was the turning point for you, and how do you learn a language? Because I find a language is so unique to anything else. Let us know, comment below, and we'll read it.